Hey y'all, welcome back for week 3 of our distance learning. This week we are going back to reviewing, so we'll be going over rational number operations, which is what we did at the very beginning of the school year. So we are going to need a couple of notes to kind of help us refresh our memory. This week, guys, you're going to have a couple of assignments, which are listed right here. The first one is to watch this intro video. Number 2, you're going to have a card sort, and then you're going to have a Sob and Match. I'll show you what those look like in the next couple of slides, and then a mini assessment on Google Form, and all of these are going to be located on Google Classroom, so I'll show you how to find those. Imagine Math, you will have Imagine Math as an optional assignment. It's not going to be mandatory, but you know your login is your 6-digit student ID, your password is your 6-digit student ID, and then the site code is listed there. All assignments, guys, are due by Friday, April 10th by 4 p.m. But if you need help with any of these assignments prior to that, I do have tutorials on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 2 on Google Hangouts. And remember, I post those links on Google Classroom. So this week, guys, we're going over rational numbers. So we do start off with our natural numbers. 0 is not a part of our natural numbers. And then we introduce 0 with our whole numbers. And then we go with our negatives to integers. And then our bits and pieces of fractions and decimals. Those are our rational numbers. And then for the actual operations, guys, go back to our integer song. So if you're adding two numbers that have the same sign, you'll just add them and keep the sign. If there are different signs, meaning a positive and a negative, remember you're subtracting. And then when you're multiplying or dividing, if they're the same signs, they're going to be positive. If they're different signs, they will be negative. So kind of go back and refer to that one. So here are your assignments. This is what they look like on Google Classroom. They will be under the topic Week 3, Rational Number Operations. Our first one is our Week 3 introduction, which is watching this video, of course. And then once you watch the video, you can move on to the next topic. The next topic is rational number operation notes. And on that one, you have a cheat sheet that kind of helps you go over everything that we learned with rational numbers. And then you're also going to watch a quick YouTube video from Miss Sanders that reviews rational number operations. And once we do that, guys, you can go ahead and get started on your rational number operations card sort. So you open up that assignment and it will pop up a Google Slides. You're going to make a copy of the presentation if it doesn't do that already for you. You're going to update it with your information, so make sure you put your name there. That way I know whose it is. And then once you have, for that assignment, all you're doing is you're moving these cards to where you think they would go. So you're going to organize them depending on what operation you would use first. So for example, if I think C, I'm going to do division first, then I will put it under division. It's up to you. And then once you're done with that, guys, you'll go back. You will go to the share tab. You're going to copy the link, and then you're going to attach that link to your assignment. So I'll know that where to look for it when you turn it in. And also don't forget to mark your assignments that's done so that I can get that notification. Once you're done with the card sort, guys, we're going to move on to a rational number operations Sob and Match. So it is another Google Doc that you'll open up and you'll make a copy for yourself. You'll put your name on there. And for this one, you're going to solve those same problems that you worked on the first time. So you're going to go to this one. You'll solve A, E, B. You'll solve all of those. And for example, if I think that I went and solved B and I think that the answer to B is 38, then I'm going to take my B and I'm going to put it over the 38. So that's all you do for that one. Once you're done with this one as well, you'll click on the share tab, copy the link, and then upload that to Google Classroom, and then mark the assignment as done so that I know that it's complete. And then last but not least for this week, guys, you have a mini assessment over rational number operations, also on Google Classroom. It's a Google form. It is 10 questions, and you will get your grade as soon as it's complete. If we didn't do too good the first time and you want to kind of come to tutorials and ask me a couple of questions, then we can retry it, but that's up to you. Those are the assignments that are mandatory this week, guys. You have those 4 assignments. If you are done with those 4 assignments and you want some extra practice, remember Imagine Math is always there for you. I'm going to go ahead and assign you the distance learning 7th rational number operations pathway. And you'll see that, and then you'll have operations with rational numbers 1 and operations with rational numbers 2. Those are the 2 lessons that'll be in that pathway. But like I said, completely optional, just there for extra review for you guys. And then remember, guys, if you guys have any questions, you can always contact me Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4. Reach me through Remind. There's a Remind code through Google Classroom. Send me a quick private message, or you can comment on any of the assignments. Or by email. I'm always available by email. And then Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 2, remember we do have video conferencing available. And then on Friday, it's by request. So if you really need some assistance from me, shoot me a message and I'll send you a link for you guys to be able to join. All right, guys, that's what we have for this week. Let me know if you need any help.